Good evening, everybody. It is Frontier Scum Night at the Adventure Archive. And let me introduce this 3 scum we got here. We have Jess playing Lemslie Rotgut Pains. She's a discharged deputy with a hook hand. Well, a hook for a hand. But she's also artistic, right? You're a writer. And you like to read to your horse. Where is your horse? We're not sure. And of course, next up, Ryan playing Slim Gambit. The most handsome man you've ever seen. He's Slim. Slim Gambit. The most piercing eyes you've ever seen. That has possibly gotten him in even more trouble than casual loitering.
Was I just casual loitering?
I don't know. And finally, we got Andy playing Wesley. Bad luck bad. He is a ghoulish undertaker. He's small in stature, but big in personality? I don't know. But he is the one who led the charge into this last train car we have here with the mutant splayed, or was splayed, upon the surgical table. But before we get started, let us thank the mighty McGlintlock for creating this Foundry module for us to enjoy this game. And you'll see that everybody is hovering 50 feet higher than they were last time. So it was an elevation thing. However, I shouldn't have to do this, so I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. Either way, we can see the tokens now.
Oh. Wait, what happened? We were like way up top or something?
No, you guys were low. So I tested it through all of the different scenes, and I thought the setting had changed, but it's exactly the same across the board. So why in this scene I have to move you guys 50 feet up? I don't know. But it should be fine for the rest, hopefully, unless something breaks. But that is all I got. Do we have anything else to announce, to talk about? Any questions from the players, comments? Nothing? Don't forget, it's a new session. You got an ace. Ooh. Well, you guys never use any aces.
Got rid of my old ace. We didn't really roll for a whole lot last time.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Yeah, it was interesting. There was no combat yet, but maybe that's going to change tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far these guys get. All right, well, I will do a brief recap. So these 3 scum, they woke up in a prison cell on a train, heading somewhere to be hanged for their crimes, the dastardly crimes that they have done in the past. They escaped with the sleight of hand from Wesley Bad Luck Bad. He got those that key ring out. They were generous enough as well to unshackle the rest of the prisoners, even though, strangely, they were lying about, wounded, almost as if they were drugged up. They made their way through the train car after having some very, very delicious stew. At least I think Bad Luck had some. I don't think the other two, right? Yeah, Lemslie and Slim. Yeah, and that's tickling your belly right now. But you guys unleashed a bear. You guys found a train car full of animals, but you ran to the back because all of these lawmen were in pursuit. All of these prison guards were in pursuit because they discovered you had left your cell. You let a bear out and just took off. You, however, did hear the repercussions of those actions while you made it down into another train car, which was this strange small room full of these taxidermy composites. Strange animals, parts, heads mixed on different things. And then you guys are actually bad. He went into the very next room and he found a surgeon, a doctor, working on another creation. And that creation appeared to be a harpy after Bad narrowly missed his attack with his spade as the surgeon had his head against the harpy to show his admiration, to demonstrate to Bad that this was in fact such an amazing thing. The harpy gutted this doctor, flew out, trampled out of the door, slammed it shut. The doctor was begging for this bag of syringes, and that brought him. Didn't want to give it to him. Yeah, but then he did, and his guts slithered right back up into his belly, and he was all right. But
right up inside him.
Right up inside him. But no, not the back way.
I never said anything about the back way. I don't know where your mind's going.
You went like this, like as an upward motion.
Well, they were out, and then they went back up in.
All right.
Jason.
And then they learned that these mutants, there are more of them on the loose, trying to one might say, stop this here organ rail. And agreeing to help him in this plight, he offered each of them 500 silver if they succeed, as well as their freedom, because he owns this train here. And that is where we're going to pick it up tonight with part 2 of Escape the Organ Rail.
Dua.
I
talked to Carl Druid a little bit about that last session because he hit me up after he did the thing. And it's funny. Should I give you the insight that he gave me about this?
On stream? Sure, go for it. I mean, as long as it's not a spoiler.
I don't think so. But he was like, it's really fun to watch a group that didn't immediately murder the doctor because every group has. And I'm like, well, Andy tried.
He tried.
Yeah.
He missed.
But he failed, so we get to see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be curious why people think they need to go guns out without talking to this guy first.
Okay. Let me talk.
Yeah, let's hear that. Tell us that.
The wannabe murderer.
Right. Okay. So, being a veteran dungeon master, killing NPCs without talking to them, I know is a no-no. But
you fuckers did it all the time for 2 years.
Right. Yeah. Well, group. You know, we're in an evil campaign, all that stuff. You know what? But in this instance, like I was like balancing back and forth between like the character that I've created would want to murder this person because obviously they're doing bad things and they're an evil person and he murders and kills evil things because that's what his entire existence is now. And that moment where he's like holding the spade up, about to strike, and then speaks, I was just like, okay, I can't just kill this guy without talking to him. And then it was just like more evil, and then like literally puts his head down on the table. It's like, yeah, when you stick your neck out to the knife, it's just like, is he giving you the opportunity to kill him now? So anyways.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to see how that would have turned the tide if you would have killed him.
Probably pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you'd have less information maybe.
Right.
But you never know. Alrighty, right. Well, you three scum are hanging out in here. Mr. Vulchester, he's off over here, tidying up. Appears as if he's getting ready for maybe another experiment. And he already motioned for you guys to go yonder, down toward the front of the train to go stop these mutants or attempt to. If that is what you choose to do, what would you like to do?
Did he ever explain to us exactly how and when we're going to be like pardoned? Like, are the rest of the train people not going to try to kill us anymore? Like the soldiers and stuff? Or is that like after we kill the harpy?
I mean, he didn't say any of this stuff. You're more than welcome to ask if you'd like to speak with him still. He's still in the room.
Yeah,
or in the
I asked him that.
You asked him.
I was like, when does this stuff kick in?
Well, after all of the mutiny has ceased. After all of the mutants are taken care of.
So we still, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. While we're trying to kill this mutant creature that you created.
Wait.
We're also...
Plural. There are others that have escaped.
Amazing. Wonderful news. Fantastic. While we're doing that, dodging claws and beaks and all sorts of stuff, we got to dodge your soldiers on your train too.
Oh, of course not. This is, of course, a train which goes in one direction. So,
yep, chugga,
all of the guards should be at the back. You should be fine unless others have gone elsewhere. But the engine is ahead. Should be no more guards.
There ain't no guards that way.
I can't keep track of all of them, but...
You got no like intercom, can't make an announcement like, hey, these guys are cool, leave them alone kind of situation.
There is no way I can give an announcement, unfortunately, but perhaps if you run into one,
then,
you can explain, you can show the syringe I gave you. I mean, where else would you have got such a thing? That will prove your allegiance to me and my...
Even if we get to the front and murder all these beasties, if we run into a guard on the way back, we could just get killed anyway. How are you going to tell? Like, if you can't tell them now, what are you going to tell them?
Well, do you wish me to endanger myself and go forward where the mutants are running rampant?
Yeah, lots of syringes, that's all I'm saying.
I only have 3, and I gave you the remaining 3 I had.
All right. Listen, I was just trying to clarify. We don't got much of a choice.
Bad's gonna tug on Slim and Lemslie's coats or whatever they're wearing and kind of be like, don't think we have much of a choice. We're gonna have to fight these things or else get off the train. So it's fight these things and maybe he pardons us and gives us money. Or we face the guards again, but there's always a third option. Maybe we get to the front, uncouple the train, go where we want. He looks back just to make sure that the doctor isn't listening.
No, he quickly went back to his work, humming that very familiar song you remember when you first stumbled upon him.
Oh, is it the Charlie the Choo Choo song?
Sure, yeah, the Charlie the Choo Choo song.
I have to show you guys Charlie the Choo Choo sometimes. It is terrifying.
I looked it up. It's a Dark Tower kids book.
No. So it's like the current revision of it is just like a new telling of an old train story from like the 1930s, but the art is in a style that who's the writer of Dark Tower? I'm not
Stephen King.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, he endorsed it. Like if I wrote kids stories, this would be like the story kind of story I'd write. And it lives up to that endorsement.
He looks sus.
Yeah, he looks like the kind of train that would eat kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys are standing here.
We've been derailed.
You've been derailed. Let's get back on track, everybody. What would you like to do as this train car just rattling away? As Vulchester is working.
We have to get on moving.
All right.
Yeah. Bad's gonna start hobbling in the direction of the door.
Okay, you head to the door. Let me transfer you to the new car. Are you when you're between the cars, are you going to be doing anything, listening at doors, etc., etc.?
Sure. Yep.
Good idea. Bad's looking up because the thing that left had wings.
Okay.
Like he doesn't just like walk out the door. He walks out the door, sees there isn't anything in front of him, and then like trains the gun up as he like steps across.
Okay. So you step outside again. That wind just hits you, that hot wind, and you're kind of almost knocked off your feet. But you look up. You do not see a single harpy in the sky, but you do see those blood vultures, those big black blood vultures, circling this train as if it is a corpse and not a moving train. And ahead of you is the next train car, with a door closed, and also a ladder leading up, if you would like to explore the upper regions of this train car.
I feel like it might be worth a look.
Okay. All right.
So I don't want to get up on top. I just want to stick my head up on top to see if there's anything on top of the train.
Yeah, so you climb up this ladder. The wind is even more powerful, being just not blocked by the train car itself. You breathe a bunch of this black smoke that's just common on the train, but you don't see anything up top. You see the top of this train car. Nobody's standing up there. No harpies, just the birds. The big black birds circling above.
Climb on down.
Okay, you climb back down.
I have a peculiar feeling. If you were a creature like that, wouldn't you just fly far away from here? Why would it go back in the train?
I mean, it's fresh made. Maybe its wings aren't, up to snuff. Maybe it needs time to, rest or get its bearings, I
Maybe
mean,
it wants
fledglings
revenge.
don't fly.
Well, who's going first?
I'll go.
All
I'm
right.
gonna listen to the door.
You listen to the door, and again, it is so loud out here, right? The train on the tracks, the wind howling in your ears. You try to isolate it as best you can, and you don't hear a thing.
All right, I'm gonna peek in.
All right, you peek in. And let me switch you over. Is everybody following, or is she just going to be... Actually, you know what I can do?
Yeah.
I can have you guys here. I'll have her here. And I will activate this here map. So guys, look inside. And what do you see?
Ooh.
So you smell. The air is thick with the smell of blood and iron. And you see a bunch of prison cells. They're open. The bars are destroyed, dented, falling off their hinges. Blood all over the floor. And you see, in the distance, Lemslie, a bunch of dead guards lying about. Can't quite tell from here how many. They don't look to be moving. Their chests are torn open, bleeding profusely. Well, have bled profusely. You don't see any chests rising or falling. No movement whatsoever.
Huh. I wonder what happened here. Well, the coast is clear.
Be careful of the dead, Lemslie. Just because they're not breathing doesn't mean they're gonna stay down.
Oh, that's right. Didn't you get in trouble for playing with dead bodies? Why don't you keep your hands to yourself?
I told you that was a misunderstanding. I was putting them back. No funny business, just making sure they were where they were meant to rest. And Bad, when he's walking by the dead, like keeps his gun trained on the mutilated dead, even though they're dead.
Okay.
Suspicious of them.
All right. Nobody seems to move, but what about Slim and Lemslie? Are you guys armed? Are you guys got your rifles ready? Or what do you got going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely have a shotgun ready.
Okay.
Well, I got... what kind of gun does Bad have on him? Just a revolver or what?
I have a repeater rifle. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right. And what kind? And you have a shotgun. So
Yeah,
I currently have... Yeah. So I have a hunting rifle and a revolver. I guess I'll have the hunting. And I'll have the revolver ready, though, on the belt.
All right. Of course.
Yeah, revolver on the belt, hunting rifle in my hand. Yep. All right.
All right. Are you guys moving through, or are you taking a gander? Okay. So
yeah, can I? I mean, I would like to at least peek and poke around a bit, see if there's anything.
Yeah, of course.
Good in here. Like, is there more bullets? Is there more? Do they have guns? Like, are they laying on any keys if I kick them? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you poke around a little bit. You kick over some bodies. You get a little blood on your boot. But you find absolutely nothing, unfortunately. No weapons. There's some spent shells. But the weapons are missing, strangely.
The mutants have armed themselves? Oh,
Great.
No ammunition, huh? Okay.
Yeah, nothing, unfortunately.
Not a single bullet.
Not a single bullet.
No
Damn.
keys.
No keys.
Wow, they shoot.
All right, so you guys make it all the way to the end. You're facing a door. All is silent with the exception of the rattle of the train and the broken prison cell doors. What do you do?
Dad's gonna open the door slowly again with his rifle,
All right.
looking out.
You got this little guy just poking his rifle right out the crack's worth of door. Okay. You open it up and you see much of the same. You were assaulted by the black smoke and the hot wind, but all you see in front of you is another train car with a closed door.
Okay. He looks at Lemslie like, training the gun up, and walking across.
Yeah, same.
Okay. So you guys walk across, and what's the marching order? Is Lemslie in the front, or is Bad in the front now?
I'm kind of by the next train car, but I'm waiting for Lemslie to open the door and go in because he doesn't want to go in.
Okay.
I'll bring up the back, I guess. It's kind of like, if
Yeah,
they're
I'll
looking
go to the
forward,
front.
I'll kind of like sway back. Yeah, because I mean, she can shoot right over top of him,
Oh, that's true.
you know?
Okay.
All
Just
right.
Don't take my head off with that scattergun.
Okay, you open the door to the next car. And you definitely see something that you did not
Oh.
expect whatsoever. Inside, you see extravagant paintings on the walls. These heavy bookshelves also lining the walls and the spaces. You see desks. But most importantly, you see 3 figures rummaging around, just pulling books off the shelves, throwing the shelves down, kicking stuff up, tearing open sofas, tearing the paintings from the walls. And what you see is a man that is twisted in his form, first and foremost, and he appears to have some kind of a crocodile head. And he's drooling his jaws, and he's just tearing at things with his claws. I didn't mean to rhyme, but I did. You also see in the distance another figure sitting on a couch, and he appears to have very furry arms and legs. And even farther down, you see somebody you can't quite make out. Again, this is almost like double the length of a normal train car.
Yeah, it's a big old car.
Yeah, it's a big old car. But the sun is coming in through these tall windows that run pretty much floor to ceiling. They're closed. There's a lot of upscale stuff in this room. Then, even though you're quiet, you see the nostrils of this crocodile man sniff the air, and he turns around
Uh-oh.
and he looks at you. And he stands there. He has no weapons in his hands that you can see of. And he pauses, and then he goes back to what he's doing, just starting tearing the place up.
The coast is not clear, but they don't seem to care that we're here.
Let me zoom out a bit on stream. I don't think I can get everything, but I will get about that much. So Lemslie, you're walking in, and again, you're walking by these bookshelves that have been just thrashed.
My gun is out, and I'm still kind of like cautiously walking.
Okay, you're gonna walk just straight ahead.
Is there another way I could walk?
Well, I wasn't sure if you were looking around or just beelining it down the center
No. Well,
or what.
no, I want to like check out the bookshelf, I guess, but definitely keeping my attention at Crocodile Man.
Okay, you check the shelf and there is a book that doesn't quite look right. And you open it up and you see, cut out of the pages, is a depression holding a slot's worth of pistol slugs.
Oh. Does anybody have a pistol?
Bad takes the book from you and turns around and hands the book to Slim with no explanation.
Okay.
I'm going to continue.
So are you passing the bookshelves and going elsewhere?
Yeah, I guess this desk, if nothing else looks interesting on the bookshelves.
Okay. You check this desk. And you find 6 bottles of high-end liquor.
Ooh.
6 drinks each, which will make you drunk. Don't forget,
Lemslie
getting
likes being
drunk gives you 2 points of damage.
So 1 drink gets you drunk, or 6 drinks get you drunk?
Good question. I'd say 1 drink.
One drink gets you drunk.
Otherwise, I'm not sure why it would be specified as 6 drinks each. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's high-end liquor here. We're talking top shelf. There are 6 bottles, and each bottle has 6 drinks.
Dang.
You said just liquor. Is it clear? Is it brown?
It's in a brown bottle, so it looks brown to you.
I can find out.
Oh, we got somebody who wants to get a little tipsy. Lemslie.
I did get fired or no, not fired. I'm wanted for drinking on the job.
Yeah, you are rot gut.
Getting
So.
crunk. Yeah.
Rot gut is right.
For getting drunk and trying to arrest the sheriff.
I did not shoot the deputy.
Open it up, sniff it.
If you had any nose hairs, they're long gone. You kind of stumble back a step or 2. Your eyes roll back in your head. This is some powerful stuff.
Are there any pros to being drunk in this game?
I mean, having a good time.
Well, the way it works is you randomly exchange 2 abilities, right?
Oh, okay.
So it could very greatly change what kind of character you have while you were drunk. Maybe you're less agile. Maybe you're more agile. Maybe you have better luck. Maybe you have worse luck.
But you take damage when you're drunk too?
Yeah, you take, I believe it's 2 points of damage when you get drunk immediately. And then that's.
Is my HP, so.
So you can't drink.
So I can't drink.
Wow,
You only have 2 HP?
I only have 2 HP.
Jesus, you're fucking dead.
I know.
I hope you're not tied to bed.
Aw.
Yeah, a little bit.
We gotta protect Bad. Although I only have 4 HP, but I'll do what I can.
Do I have? Fuck am I back there?
All right, so you guys are creeping
tuck
forward.
away.
Is what about Slim? Oh, go ahead, Lemslie. What are we gonna do?
Can I tuck away like 2 bottles and like pass the other 4 back down the line?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just make sure you're keeping track in your inventory. I don't believe you have a lot of stuff anyway right now.
That'll take 2.
All right. Hey, Drow, thanks for the sub, man.
Slim, you want the last 2 bottles?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll take it.
Right.
Clink, clink in his pockets. Clink, clink.
So as you guys move your way down this train car, the other mutants are looking at you, but they seem to be as disinterested as the crocodile man was. They're going about just... There is some rage, there is some anger in their actions as they destroy this train car.
I'd be mad too.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. You also noticed they're wearing prison uniforms.
I saw them stripes.
Was he lying to us?
I would not trust a man like that.
Can I try to creep by Crocodile Man?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and creep by too.
Yeah. You walk by him and he's like,
Like he's
And
trying
he
to talk
just-
to us.
no, he's just kind of breathing hard. He doesn't look like he feels very well whatsoever. What about anybody else? Is anybody searching these bookshelves, looking for anything in particular, any goods, or are you guys just making your way all the way down?
Yeah, I'll take a peek. I mean, if she went through the bookshelf, I mean, I could. Did we look at this desk at all here?
Yeah, that's
Sort
where
of
she
like
found. Yeah, that's where she found the liquor. But anyone is welcome to search.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take a peek at both as I'm kind of bringing up the rear. How do I do a fucking hand again? I thought it was just X.
Actually, if you just hold long press on a mouse.
Oh, they got rid of X and just added the
Yeah.
ping.
Well, X was actually an add-on. This is now default just in Foundry. Yeah.
Oh, I liked the hand.
I can bring it back.
No, it's fine. We can ping. So yeah, I'll meander through the shelves and the desk if they walk
Okay.
past Crocodile Man and we're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. So
I mean, if the GM asks you twice, you say yes.
you start looking through these drawers, and why don't you roll me a D66?
Okay, well, no, shit, wait. Oh, I have a macro for that.
There's a macro for that. Oh, we got a bless from Drow. Thank you.
Drow.
Let me give Jess a bless, which reminds me, folks, if you did not see, we were doing blesses and banes in this game.
Didn't we get blessings from somebody last time, or am I just making that up?
Ah, man,
During
I
education
don't
session-
remember.
session?
I don't remember because I have
I
not.
don't know.
had
Janelle
it.
gave me one too. So.
Oh, okay.
All
All right, Slim Boy gets one too.
Oh, thank you, Janelle. Best neighbor.
Oh, and also Bad gets one, huh?
We
Because
each
I
got
will probably need it.
How do we not have a finger guns emote? Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
Janelle,
no.
you had to go and ruin it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boo.
thank you,
Boo.
Janelle. I will bane. Bane. Okay,
Hey.
let me update
Yeah,
this
but he's
guy.
all powerful. He can just smote us.
Did you roll me a D66 yet, Ryan? You did.
I did.
14. You find a silver rope. A length of silver rope.
Mm.
Silver rope.
30 feet.
Pure silver.
30 feet of silver rope. You just
It's-
found yourself a fortune.
Yeah.
I know.
I was gonna say,
Well,
that's
it's
$1 million.
yeah, it's silver in color. Whether or not it's actual silver,
Oh.
who knows?
Does it feel like rope or does it feel like silver?
Doesn't feel metal, let's say.
That's okay. I mean, yeah. So, but it's like those antibacterial pillowcases that are like
Yes.
have silver in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're like, you know,
Yeah, it's exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel richer.
Okay.
Bad's going to actually. He's curious about this bear. This bear looks like it's got something on its waist here. What the heck is this thing? You gonna look at the bear?
You look at the bear. You find a holster. Why in the hell is a giant stuffed bear wearing a holster? You do not know, but you dig deeper. You inspect. And inside that holster, you find a revolver. It is pearl handled and silver plated. And you see the number 16 is engraved on it.
Hmm.
On the other side, you also see the word spit etched in it with a capital S. So this revolver is a +1 revolver. So you'll get a bonus to your attack if you decide to use it. You can
Um,
tell this is a very, very valuable revolver, though. Why it was on the waist of this bear, you have no idea, but hidden in plain sight, I guess, right?
Bad's gonna unbuckle it from the bear.
Okay.
Is it loaded?
Oh, yeah, it is. You got a slot's worth of ammo as well.
Now that's a mighty fine looking revolver you got there, little man.
Yeah, I don't care much for revolvers either.
I mean, I don't mind them. I got this pretty rope. I just found.
He just kind of offers it up to you.
Nope, I'll take it.
Sounds like fair trade to me.
What, rope? Tie up the dead. Do whatever you want with them.
Wait, did you do something with the rope?
I traded.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Yep. All right.
Does it look like these guys are like looking for something or just destroy mode?
Looks like they're destroying.
Okay. I want to look at these photos on the wall. Anything interesting?
They're paintings, but
Okay.
no, nothing particularly interesting. Looks like the collection of a wealthy man.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you said +1 silver revolver with what engraved on it? 16?
The number 16, yeah. And also the word spit, as if it's named Spit.
I wonder if Swallow is out there somewhere.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna check out this bookshelf.
You check out this bookshelf. And why don't you roll me a wits.
A what?
Roll me a wits.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shits, roll a wits.
Son of a bitch.
Oh no.
All right. So you start moving this shelf. You start rummaging around inside it, and something with the weight shifts, and the train rocks, and it starts falling down on you. I need you to roll me a slick, please, to see
what
if
does the ace do again?
Allows you to re-roll.
Okay.
Re-roll. What's?
Ooh, are we having to bless first with our bless rolls too?
Yes,
Oh.
that is always the rule.
Okay. I will bless my slick.
You're not going to use your ace? All right.
Well, we'll see. Right?
No. You gotta bless. Oh, you want to roll first and then okay, that's fine.
Why don't you just re-roll those one you just failed?
I don't know.
All right. So did you roll a
Doesn't
d4?
matter. Yeah. 18.
Okay, you slickly leap out of the way as this bookshelf crashes down.
And hit Slim, who's right next to me. No. Just
Nah,
kidding.
he was out of the way. He was
Just
out. Of the
kidding.
way. This one was for you.
All right.
Bad climbs up over the top of the tipped over. What was that? Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Books are dangerous.
Indeed. I'm gonna
So
keep
you
going.
see this gentleman who, again, he's a cross with something. He's got very furry arms and legs, and he's poring over this, what appears to be a journal. And he keeps turning the pages. He turns them slowly at first and then more frantically, and you can see him becoming agitated. And he goes, "Rah!" And he tosses it across the room. Flips over the couch, slams against the wall, splinters, and he starts stomping his way down here toward the bed.
Bad's gonna go over and pick up the journal.
You pick up the journal. It's kind of covered with drool, because he's been, dripping all over it. But you find out that this is the journal of Vulchester, the man you spoke to in the last train car. Well, the last couple. So you find out a few things. That he has had a lifelong passion for taxidermy. By the time he was 6 years old, he had already stuffed his first pet. You also find out that he was a well-to-do snake oil doctor before encountering a patient nicknamed Gnomon, Gnomon, who had a peculiar affliction. You also find out he acquired the Morgan Rail cheap, so in fact Slim was right. It used to be called the Morgan Rail. And he turned it into a prison train as a front for his experimentation. But he also had an assistant named Pastille. And this person helps him dispose of failed attempts. But you see notes here that his assistant has recently gone missing. But he assumes that he's been eaten by the blood vultures that circle the train's rooftops. And he even borrowed one of Vulchester's revolvers, but he has not turned up since. You also find out that the life-giving properties of Noman's blood serum, they keep the test patients, or the test subjects, from perishing during these procedures. And injecting this serum heals even the most fatal wounds, but the subjects are left with a strange mental bond to Nauman, and others bound by his blood. It appears as if you guys have some kind of maybe a telepathic bond, maybe a bond, maybe a lifeblood bond of some kind.
Telepathic blondes.
Telepathic blondes.
Gotta love them.
Gotta love them. And you also find out that in his research, you get to the back of this journal, you find that the writing is almost becoming more mad looking. There's chicken scratches, but you are able to make it out. And his research suggests that Nauman's death will also kill anyone who is bound, and painfully so.
Wait, so if you take the serum?
That is what you're reading here in this journal, or actually that's what's Bad's reading here. So if you take this serum, you are bound. But if Nauman dies, it will also kill anyone who is bound with that serum or by that serum.
After reading this, he pulls the syringe out and just like tosses it on the floor. And then relays the same information to Slim and Leslie. In fact, let's imagine that he was reading all of that out loud, like as if Jason was voicing Bad.
Listen, all I can hear when you say that guy's name is Nom Nom. Nom 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 Nom.
Nom nom.
Like that's literally the whole time you're reading it. It's like if you kill Nom Nom, Nom Nom's gonna get.
Yes, don't kill this Nom Nom.
I don't think we necessarily throw it away. What if we just inject someone with this and then they'll just die later? Now, wait a minute. That means now, listen, I do have a decent wits. I do believe. Let's see if I'm smart enough. I got 0 wits. I'm bang average. That means if we kill Nom Nom, we kill a doctor.
And all the rest of these abominations.
So I say we just kill Nom Nom.
Yeah. Where's Nom Nom?
So, Bad, as you throw away this syringe, the individual who stormed away in anger comes back. He notices you toss this thing away. And he gets down on the ground, on his knees, and he picks it up in his hands. Where did you get this? Are you in cahoots with him?
I tried to kill him, but he used one of these to save himself. And then found these in his laboratory. So where is he? Does he still live?
He is that.
He's that way?
Yeah,
He's
that way.
Yep. Which one's talking to us? Is it Gator Man or the other one?
It's the couch boy. He came back.
Okay. All right.
Who are you? What did he do to you?
Look at me. I'm a freak. One of these fucking experiments I woke up like this.
What did he look like again?
He's got like cougar arms and legs. As if they... That ain't so bad.
That's kind of cool. I just want you to know you don't look that bad. I mean, cougars are... I mean, ain't bad.
Some people like cougars.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you a prisoner? We were prisoners too.
I was indeed a prisoner. I used to be a factory worker in Covet City. Got up to no good, you know, and ended up here in this here train. And next thing I know, I wake up and I got these fucking arms and legs that are not mine.
What's your name, friend?
My name is Kid Watterson.
Kid Watterson. Well, it's nice to meet you, Kid. How about your friends Bebop and Rocksteady here? Do they go by their names?
Excuse me?
You're the alligator man, and I can't quite make out.
So you look at this
there.
other guy at the end of the car, and he looks like he has rat's ears.
See, listen now, you cougar or rat is all I'm saying. I say that quietly. I'm like, if you gotta pick one, you got your own head and some sweet claws. It sucks, but could be worse. Is all I'm saying, friend.
Well, are you here to help, or are you here to hinder us?
Listen, I've been considered a very helpful man.
And as you guys are talking, you see the crocodile man and the rat man start to slowly approach. They're very interested in this conversation. Almost as if they are ready to pounce, depending on how the situation unfolds.
Well, how's it going, friends? How we doing?
They remain silent. They're just staring at you.
Bad pulls out a bottle of alcohol and was like, I don't know if this will ease your worries, but here. Uncorks it and offers it to Cougar Man Kid.
So he takes it, he kind of rolls it around in his hand, and he looks at it, and he's like, I appreciate the offer, but I need to have a clear head for what I'm about to do.
Well,
we got to stop
smart,
this
man.
here train.
Let's do it.
All right, he smiles, a big smile, and you see, in fact, his teeth are that of a feline of some sort. Okay.
What about can we see his tongue? Is it that like abrasive like cat tongue thing?
No, he does like a closed teeth smile. You don't quite see his tongue.
I bet he does though.
Yeah, he could.
He got a rough tongue.
All right, we'll let that one just hang in the air there for a little while.
Now, what about your friends here? My name's Slim. This is old Lemslie Rockgut, and this little guy's here. His name is Bad.
Proprietor.
I know your kid.
Well,
Yeah.
that old boy over there, he just goes by Captain. That's all I know of him. And he talks.
Captain
That's
Hook,
to the
crocodile.
that's to the crocodile guy. The rat
Is
guy.
is there like a clock that we can hear ticking in his belly?
No. He points back to the rat guy. He's like, well, he just call him Trap. That's all his name. That's all he's told us his name is.
This is funny.
Dan,
So the
I'm
cougar's
just
name
saying
is
it, yes.
Kid. Yeah. Like crocodile suck and the trap is rat. I get it. Little Carl Druid, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
You some bitch, Carl Druid.
There it is.
All right, well,
Well-
let's go stop this fucking train. Now, a question for you. Did you see a winged person come through here? Maybe covered in blood?
No, I did not.
I think here's a problem. Old fuckface over there, right, has not stopped experimenting. And he when we went in that room and saw him before he used the old syringe there, was messing around with some lady, I think, and she got wings.
It doesn't surprise me. There's all manner of beasts in there. I mean, look at us.
Yeah.
Who knows what's
Yeah,
coming
this one
next? That's why we got to
seems
stop
rough.
this train.
Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
All right, then. You go on, look up ahead. We got some more business to take care of here. We got to
All right,
make
well,
sure it's
do you
done
know-
proper.
Do you know, is there anything else in here that might help us a bit? Are there, any like weapons or any books, that could give us something?
Yeah, I found some of them. There's syringes your boy tossed away, but I reckon you don't want any of that.
I don't want anything to do with that doctor.
Good on you, boy.
Alright,
That's actually going to go to the bookshelf and pull a random book out.
Okay.
Actually, he takes a moment to find the driest, oldest book he can find and tears some pages out of it.
Okay.
And then walks over to Kid, says, "You wouldn't happen to smoke, would you?"
Well, it's been some time, but I've been known to enjoy a pipe or two, but, I'll take what I can get.
I'm just looking for a match.
A match?
Looking for a match.
Oh. Hey, Trap, you got any matches? He's like, he kind of grunts and he comes over and he has a little box of matches for you. There's only a few left inside.
I have one of your matches, Mr. Trap.
He hands it to you.
Thank you. And with that, Bad's gonna leave.
Okay. So you guys are heading forward then.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys pass. Outside, open the door. All right. So again, the wind is screaming outside, but you hear what sounds like gunfire coming straight ahead.
Hmm.
Bad pops the cork on his last bottle of spirits and takes that rag that he used to clean himself and gets a little bit of spirits on it and then wraps it in the dry pieces of paper and sticks it in the top.
Oh, nice.
And then holds basically is holding it in one hand and he's got kind of the rifle propped up in the other, ready to spring into action.
Okay. What about Lemslie and Slim? Are you guys doing anything as you cross over to this next car?
I have a gun out.
Okay.
I don't remember the rules on dual wielding. Is that a thing?
I
that
believe
can use
it's
successfully?
I believe every shot is disadvantage.
Every shot or the first shot after the first? Or
No,
how does
I think
that
it's
work?
every shot.
So if I'm wielding two, both shots are fired at disadvantage?
Let me check. Take a look at this. Well, dual wielding guns is always a tough shot. Okay, so it's never it's not disadvantage, but it's a tough shot. Meaning you got to roll for it as opposed to actually hitting automatically.
Oh, that's right. Guns hit automatically.
Yeah, in ideal conditions.
And I just got to roll higher than a DR.
Correct.
Basically, if I dual wield, I got to roll both and try to get above 12s. If I single wield, I just hit.
I mean, again, it depends on the conditions, right? So these are, if we're talking ideal conditions.
So if it's a tough shot already, there's no reason to not double
Right.
wield.
It's just saying,
All
yeah,
right.
it's saying it's always a tough shot. I don't know. There might be a circumstance where it just hits. I don't know what you guys are going to do. We'll have to see.
Now, my question is, if I'm holding both guns, can I choose to just shoot one on a turn if it's ideal and just shoot automatically? And it's like
Yeah.
shooting both
If it's like a clear shot, yeah, of course.
But I can be holding both.
Yeah. I'll let you hold
It
both.
doesn't matter. There's none that says I can't pull
No,
off the
no,
belt
no,
and
no,
shoot
no.
it anyway. There's not tricky like that. So I have one revolver on the belt. I got the hunting rifle on my back, and I'm gonna be holding old spittoon here.
Yeah.
Plus 1 silver rifle in my hand.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just a reminder, tough shots in the book are outlined as if the visibility's not great, if the weather's not great, it's going to be a tough shot. If the target is small, moving fast behind cover, if the shooter is distracted, moving fast, or blind firing, and then obviously dual wielding. So we'll just kind of call it as we see it when we move on. All right, so you guys are standing between the train cars.
Yeah.
We want to go over this one.
We might have to face those crows.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty bad idea. We could at least peek, and then we could always shut the door and scramble on up if we need to.
Yeah. Let's just hope we don't get a bullet in the face. I will go up to the door. I'll have my gun out and I'll peek in.
You
And,
peek in. Okay.
Yes.
And what about Bad and Slim? Are you guys hanging back?
Bad is going to get in a position standing on the other car, but with the bottles in his pocket, primed and ready to go. Just need to light it. But he sets his shovel down and like trains it. So if Lemslie opens the door and steps out of the way, he can shoot into the car. But you know,
Gotcha.
he just sets up.
Okay. I should have made these maps a little bigger on the outside, but I think that'll be fine.
That's okay. We can kind of just see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We'll just note where you guys are. Okay. Lemslie, you peek inside this door and you hear shouting, you hear screaming, you hear just rustling, things bang against the walls, you hear gunfire, and you just smell smoke, gun smoke, blood, gunpowder. And you can't see, it's kind of dark in there, and there you could just see these shadows kind of shifting about. You can hear the ricochet of bullets. And apparently, and supposedly, or well, presumably, you get down.
Yeah, totally. Definitely get down.
Ooh.
Whoa, okay.
Holy.
As
So I
the
can't see
smoke begins to
anything?
clear,
Okay.
the smoke begins to clear, as your vision adjusts, you see this massive, mutated creature just composed of all manners of limbs, heads, torsos, sitting there, crouched behind this. You can see that there's these walls that are riddled with bullets. They're half walls. Same thing as here. This guy's crouching down. You see the harpy as well, but you also see this man who looks similar to the Kid Watterson guy, hairy, almost bear-like. And you also see up ahead a woman with the body of a horse, which you would know, Bad Luck, in your readings as a child as a centaur. And then sprawled on the ground even further ahead is this snake-looking man, bloodied, crawling back toward his friends, perhaps, who knows. But even as more smoke clears, as maybe people are reloading, you see a collection of individuals at the far end. You see this this massive mounted gun, and they're reloading it right now. The rest of the guys have pistols, rifles, and it looks as though they're getting ready for another round. I think it's time to rock.
I'm gonna go back out, close the door.
Okay, you go
And I'm
back
gonna
out and
say,
you.
know what? We might want to take our chances with those birds. It was
So as you go back out, I need you to roll me a luck as these guns begin to fire again.
Okay. Can I use an ace?
You want to use your ace? Okay, you can use your ace, or you can use your hat to avoid any and all damage to you. It's up to you.
My hat. I'm gonna try. Oh, can I use a hat after I use an ace?
Nothing says you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I hope
But
that's
you don't
good.
need to.
Okay, you dive out of the way, barely hanging on to this trail car as the howling wind is just ripping around you. But you also hear a ah! As someone appears to have perished.
Oh.
And you slam the door behind you, muting some of the gunfire.
Yeah.
Bad's just gonna bolt up the ladder to get on top.
Okay. Let me throw you up top. You scramble up this ladder, and you are now on the roof of this train car. What about everybody else?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that as well.
Bad starts walking across, keeping his eyes up, looking for some crows. Oh no! Oh
Slam. You coming?
I
Yeah,
mean,
what are you doing, Slim?
You can take a peek for yourself.
why did he say, oh no? Why are you saying, oh no up there?
Just imagining things in my mind. Get up here, Slim.
All right.
You should be able to. Can you move up there? Okay, yeah. I don't need to drag you up there. All right. As this happens, you see these black vultures swooping down from the sky. 4 of them. Let me find their damn tokens here. Now you know what they need?
Don't say guns.
They need a little ring around them, I think.
Oh, this is good. Oh.
Vultures with guns.
No, they don't have guns. They don't have guns. These appear to be the creatures that were mentioned in Vulchester's journal as these. You'd imagine these are called blood vultures, perhaps. So these things are swooping down, and I need you guys to roll you some initiative. Let me add you to combat here. All right, let's see if that worked. It did. All right. So let us let's roll some combat, guys. D6. Oh, we got to roll the main initiative first, though. Let me do all this first, and then. So we got to roll a d6. 1 to 3 enemies go first. 4 to 6 players go first. Did somebody roll that d6? Was that Slim rolling his for the main initiative? Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. So, is this the order here?
Initiative
it.
order. I could roll the 1. Or just like marching order.
No, marching order. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the first one up.
Yeah.
So
Well, I would have maybe pushed you out of the way a little bit.
you're so sweet.
That tends to be what I do.
Okay.
So that's the plan. You're going ahead with your okay. All right. So one of these, this one in the oh shit, I grabbed everybody. This one in the lead swoops down and claws at you. Why don't you roll me a slick to see if you get out of the way?
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Ew.
sorry, a grit.
No.
I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that roll though.
Okay. So it's -2.
So you rolled a
So
15.
Yeah.
All right, you succeed. You get out of the way as these razor sharp claws just swing in front of your face. And this next one swings up to bad over Lemslie's head. Why don't you roll me a grit as its claws come right at you?
Who are you talking to?
You bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you also evade. I guess maybe because you're so small, perhaps.
Yeah, there we go.
And this final one, let's see who they attack here. Lemslie in the lead. This one comes down, lower, swooping down and attacks you. Roll me a grit to see if you evade its beak. Okay. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to... You got an ace, right? You never used it?
Yeah, I'll use the ace.
Okay. Or I mean your cowboy hat.
Oh, I had 2 aces. So I'll use.
How'd you get 2 aces?
Well, didn't we roll an ace?
Did you what?
We rolled aces.
What do you mean you rolled aces? You just get one. You get 1 ace at the beginning of the session.
Oh, just one a day?
Yeah.
And they don't roll
at the beginning of the session, correct?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't get
well,
to
never mind.
aces.
I get hit then.
You don't want to lose your hat yet? Okay.
I don't think so. Hopefully they don't do more than 4 damage.
They gouge you in the chest with a beak, and you take 3 damage.
Fuck. Oh, right.
Oh, that was supposed to be public. Sorry. All right, so they have all gone. That means you guys are up. And up, you bad. It looks like you're first.
Bad's going to pull up his repeater rifle and take a shot at one of them.
Which one?
Gosh, whoever is probably the closest.
The one right above you?
Yeah.
Just hovering there? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a tough shot because, again, the wind is screaming.
Yeah.
The train is,
They're
rocking
probably moving
you.
fast,
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh! Everybody loses their aces. Woo!
Good thing I used mine.
Wow, look at that.
I'm
First
sorry,
roll.
Wow, you son of a bitch.
And I have to roll a luck, right, to see if I run out of ammo.
No. That's only if you fired. That's if you roll 1 on damage.
Oh.
Is there critical failures in this game? I forget. I don't think there is.
Isn't that kind of a critical result?
Yeah, losing the hat. Yeah, or the ace. All right. So up next is Oh, I forgot to begin combat. Oops. Next. Slim, you are up.
Is there?
Is there what?
I guess there aren't. Look at critical fails.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, yeah, losing the aces is bad enough for sure.
Pretty bad.
So you said these are tough shots, right?
Oh yeah, these are tough shots.
So that means there's not a reason not to do 2, right?
Right. I will definitely do your finger guns.
Yeah. I still don't understand why we don't have a finger gun emote at this point.
Too many overlays to make, I guess.
No, I mean like in our chat. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but I'm just saying because I've been making a lot of graphics.
Oh, you have been busy. Meh. Excuses. Out here and there. All right.
So you're gonna fire off at who?
Yeah. So I get a +1, and then.
Oh yeah, you got your spit, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna spit at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then, all right. So I'll fire the first one at this guy. So it's just the old D20 +1, right?
Yep. And this is going to be a...
Now, in this game, is it +1 to attack and damage with +1 weapons in Frontier Scum?
I think it's only to attack. I don't think it's damage. I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's see what happens.
You roll a
Speed it, right?
slick? You can just click on your slick if you want.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Because that actually gives me another +2. So that's a 18.
Oh, man. Yeah, you strike true. Roll some damage for me.
I gotta remember. I gotta look at what fucking revolver damage is. Good thing this is hyperlinked. And I don't know why I keep closing the book out
Revolver is a
instead of just
D6 and it's exploding, meaning
exploding.
if you roll a 6, you also get another roll.
I get to roll again.
Yeah.
There it is. Your revolver D6. All right. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh shit!
What does that mean?
That means you lose a slot of ammo.
That
All
sucks.
right, you've got 3 slots. You got 3 slots of pistol ammo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you hit, but some feathers like goes "Brrr!" and some feathers just shoot off, but it is still flying.
Yeah, that sucks. So I'm down to 2 slots of ammo left. So that sucks. And then I guess I'll shoot the same one again.
Okay, so why don't you
And
roll
I guess
me
this
another?
this one doesn't have a +1, I guess.
Yeah, roll me another slick.
Okay. Boom, there's a slick.
All right, yeah,
18, baby.
you hit. So
Yeah.
roll me some damage.
6.
Come on. 6.
Yeah, all right. This
Great.
thing explodes in a big old mess of blood and feathers. The other
All right, so
blood
it's
vultures
doable.
kind of move around. But yeah, this guy is dead. Let me make him dead. All right. So we are rolling again, everybody. Somebody roll me a d6 and let's see who goes first.
Wait, I didn't go yet.
Oh, sorry. Lemslie. What are you going to do, Lemslie?
So, I have a fly net. How big is that? How big is a fly net?
A fly net?
Yeah.
Let's say big enough to capture a vulture. If that's what you want to use it
Like
for.
2?
No, I wouldn't say 2.
Dang it. Okay. Then I'll just try my gun.
Fly net looks like it's one of those the ones little kids catch butterflies with.
Okay.
So it's on like a stick and it's got like the...
Okay. I will shelf that plan and
Remember,
try
you
to-
guys can move too, so you can action move if you'd like.
yeah, totally like not sprinting. I don't know how.
Dang,
how
you're
this
moving
works.
way over there? Okay. Well, you have a gun, so are you using
Well,
your...
I want to get off this roof. I have 1 hit point left.
Oh.
But I
Don't forget you
also,
got that syringe, but that'd be
Yeah.
bad news.
I
If they
know.
kill
Yeah,
Momo.
you do have the syringe.
All right, I'm gonna try to kill this one with.
I'm surprised
my...
you're not trying to go the other way, but...
Well, then
Go
we have to
on.
go through this car, which is also like a impossible task. Was that a hint?
No. I'm just thinking what I'd be like. I'm getting the fuck down out of undercover, but you do whatever you want to do.
Going out in a blaze of glory. I am going to try to shoot one of these guys with my double barrel shotgun.
Okay. Which one? The one right in front of you?
Yeah, I guess.
Just
Okay.
don't shoot. Okay, good. I was gonna say, don't shoot behind you, because you get me and Slim back there.
So what do I roll?
You got to roll
Right.
slick.
It's like cool. +1.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hit.
Okay. and it says D6.
Are you doing
slash-
both barrels, or are you doing a barrel at
Yeah.
a time?
Oh, a barrel.
It's
at a time.
basically a D6 for one, and then 2D6 for both barrels.
So could I like try to shoot one and then try to shoot another one with another barrel, with a different barrel?
I would say it probably have to. No, I would say that's probably your attack. You get to choose one or the other.
Okay.
Because then that would be like 2 attacks you're getting.
Yeah. I guess I'll go ham.
Okay.
Oh, ham.
Roll me 2D6.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you just fire both barrels in this thing. Another explosion of blood and feathers. The wind spatters it back all over you. You get a feather in your mouth. Spit it away. That one is dead.
How far can I run?
I'll say you can make it probably. Hang on, let me change this. Oh, not invisible. Let me make him dead here. So you started what, like around here? Where were you? Right here? I'll say you could probably make it like midway, like down here.
All right, midway it is. I'm going for it.
All right, that is everybody. So somebody, what I want somebody to do is roll me a d6 that's going to decide if the enemies are going first or you guys are going first. There are 2 blood vultures still
I guess.
flying around.
Oh no!
Oh, dang. All right.
No. Can I give up my hat to reroll?
No, your hat's for damage. Taking damage, you can lose your hat to yeah, so there's always that chance to lose your hat. All right, so I will roll, let's see. Who wants to be 1 and who wants to be 2? Bad or Slim?
I'll be 2.
All right. All right. This vulture swoops down. Actually, you know what? Let me it doesn't matter. We can just keep it loose, the initiative loose. I need you to roll me a grit as it bears its beak down at you.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna just bless this.
All right. 2. Oh dear. So what are you gonna do? Are you going to
No, I'll take the hit.
You want to take the hit? Okay.
We're gonna pull a rat block sludge here. I got the most HP and everything, and I'll be the one that gets killed on the first shot.
It's murdered by a flying.
Well, remember, you can. I guess when you see this damage, you can decide if you want to use your hat or not.
Yeah.
4.
Well, fuck yeah, I'm gonna use my fucking hat.
Okay.
I've only got 5 damage.
Okay, Slim loses his hat to avoid all damage.
Wait a second.
What?
There it goes.
Yeah, now you just got a beanie.
This the beanie. Cowboy hat's gone.
All right. So this next one, actually, let me do a D2 again.
Oh, wait.
What?
I gotta roll luck to see if my hat survives when I pick it up.
Oh, that's right. Roll me a luck.
I might as well roll it now because I'm gonna pick it up and start a miniature. But like, I might as well just roll it now.
Roll your luck. See if you find it, or if you're able to. Oh man, your hat is long gone, partner.
Just in the wind.
In the wind.
That sucks. Isn't my hat now gone forever?
Till you get a new one.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, you can probably find a hat pretty easily. There's a bunch of dead bodies. All right, this other vulture swoops down to you, Bad. Lashes out with his claws. Okay, but your little wiry hide manages to dodge it. All right, who wants to go next? That is all the vultures. You guys can choose.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gonna shoot right back at this motherfucker.
All right.
All right,
Give
I'm gonna
me,
roll slick, but this is with my +1.
Okay.
Did we find out if there's +1 to damage too? Because somewhere in this book it talks about +1 weapons, doesn't it?
Maybe. Let's see.
I feel like I remember it, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have to ask Carl. Hey, Carl. If you're
Hey,
listening to
Carl,
this
are you
before
there,
next week,
Carl?
shoot me a message.
Yeah, you
on
know,
the
it's funny. It
old
says
Discord.
D6 +1. This particular weapon said it was just a D6. Let me check it out again really quick. Because it didn't say like D6 +1. It just said +1. But
Well, my bless is gone. I got no ace.
we'll find out. I don't think a 1 point of damage would have made a difference yet so far anyway, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll see. All right, it's slick for my gun, right?
Yeah.
So first shot at the one that just took my hat right off my head. Just swooped down and just knocked my hat right off. Shoot him right in the face.
Okay, you hit. Roll me that bean damage. All right, you blow this thing all to shit. Brrr! Another explosion of gore and fur, and this one.
And then second one shoots right over Bad's head.
Okay, roll me that slick. Oh, hell yeah! I believe that's
Very
double
nice.
damage, right?
I believe is that. Why do I keep closing this fucking document? Frontier Scum, playing the game, combat. Quicken the dead.
I'm pretty sure it's double damage, but yeah, confirm.
Roll 2 dice and use the highest. Roll 2 dice and use the lowest. Morale, ace in the sleeve. It's probably under the weapon section, right? Where's the old weapons? Because do I roll it twice or just double it after I roll?
I think it'd be roll it twice. That's typically how it works.
Well, on yeah. Ability
while he's-
check,
while he's-
successful or not.
Looking that up,
Skill
what is
checks.
Lemslie gonna do?
Now wait a minute, don't I get an wait? If you roll a natural 20 on an ability check, is shooting an ability check?
Yeah, I would say. Oh yeah, that's right. You get an ace, or you get a skill, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Now we're remembering, or now I'm remembering.
I'm just gonna go for an ace. I'm gonna get an ace back, and then I'm gonna shoot this thing. And I don't see anything about double damage anywhere.
Yeah, I don't see anything about double damage either. I don't think that's.
That's
Right.
not a thing. It's just
I think
they
it's just the ace.
they exchanged it for
mean,
the
if you
haste
want-
or the skill.
If
Yeah.
you want me to roll double damage, I can. But I'll just roll this 6. And you know what? I'll roll a 6 so that it explodes. Damn it, just a 4. But this should be enough anyway.
Yeah. This thing explodes again, and you guys are all alone on this train except for the wind and the smoke. Okay. So, what are you guys doing? Just fleeing to the other side of the train?
Yeah, keeping the guns out.
Okay.
Did anyone get injured besides me losing a hat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leslie's.
Lemslie.
I've got one.
Well, we get to heal
hit
right after an
point.
encounter, right?
Exactly.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after a scuffle, heal D4 HP +1 for each smoke, drink, and nap.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you guys aren't smoke, drinking, or nap, then it's just a D4, yeah.
I got my stew. Does that count as a drink?
That's
Oh, no.
food, but yeah, why not? I mean,
If I take a little stew break?
yeah. You take a drink of this here stew.
I die.
And you die.
Instantly.
No, you feel all your wounds, the pains of your wounds go away. Roll me a d6.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
You recover 4 hit points.
Do we
We
already
needed
have-
3.
Do we all have Nomans like stuffing us from eating the food?
No. That was just the syringes, at least to your knowledge, anyway. Okay, you guys. Does anybody else need to rest, or are you guys all just climbing down the ladder to the other side? You hear more of that gunfire going on, though. But what is next for you? Actually, we should take a quick break, everybody. You guys want to take a break?
Do it.
Take 5? All right, we will be back in about 5, everybody. Hang out with us for more Frontier Scum. Welcome back, everybody, to Frontier Scum. Players, the Scum here just got out of a little scuffle with some blood vultures on the top of this here train car, trying to avoid the crazy gunfire going on down in the car itself. So, Lemslie had some of that sweet stew and healed herself up just right, but they are clambering over the corner or the top of this train car. Down. What would you guys like to do?
Do we still hear gunfire?
Yeah, you hear gunfire going on, you hear screaming. Still happening for sure.
I think we gotta peek the next car, right? What do you think?
You want a peekaboo? All right.
Let's peekaboo.
All right.
Bad's gonna peekaboo.
Bad's gonna peekaboo. Okay, let me get your token. I should have brought this over already. Where's Bad? There's Bad. Oh no, I have the same problem where you guys are invisible. 1 second. I know how to fix that now. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to activate Bad. What you see, you look inside here, is
Oh, what?
craziness. So all of the walls of this entire train car are covered in flesh. And in the distance, you see this massive heart attached to all of these appendages, these arteries, these tubes, everything all colliding, and it is pulsing. And you immediately notice that the train starts to speed up and the heart starts to beat more rapidly. And this massive heart is just hanging from the... Here, I'll show the people here if they can see it.
I mean, is
It's
this
as if the
engine?
train itself has a beating heart.
I step into the room and
Okay.
pull out the journal.
Okay,
and
you
look
pull out the
for
journal.
anything that mentions a heart.
So you look into that journal, and you catch sight of more descriptions about the. Hang on, let me find it really quick. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So, you found out that there was a patient named Naman with a peculiar affliction. And you start to read more and more about that affliction. There's some appendices, let's say, some notes he took at the back of this journal. And you found out that it was a heart condition. But that is all you find.
Can I see the door on the other side of the
Yeah, it's covered with, it's kind of like flesh is like just dripping down. Everything's, it's just this whole car is just like growth. It's like you stepped inside of a living creature. What is Lemslie and Slim doing as Bad is taking a look around in here?
I am aghast.
Are you coming inside too?
Well,
Yeah, you kind of just see Bat. Like, what is Bat doing right now? Is he just standing there frozen? Like, what does Slim see?
Yeah, he's standing there with like a book in his hands, like just like looking up and down at this thing and mumbling to himself. Or nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Yeah. And Bad kind of unconsciously takes a step like every couple of seconds towards the heart, reads a little more, looks up, takes
Yeah, and
another step towards the heart.
as this is happening, you can you almost lose your feet, or you fall off your feet because the train starts moving even more quickly, and the heart again more rapidly as you approach this thing.
As Bad realizes that he's no, calm down, slow down, whispering to the heart, trying to like convince it to like calm down.
Okay. So you can move your token closer if you'd like, whatever you want to do, however close you want to get.
Yeah, it's almost like subconscious. He's not really himself. Gets about halfway down here.
Okay. So why don't you guys tell me who has the highest wits?
I believe mine is 0.
yeah, mine is 0.
What about you, Rotgut?
Mutes in the chat. Mutes in the chat.
Mutes in the chat.
Hello. Okay, it's these
Hello.
headphones. -3.
Oh, all right. So between Bad Luck and Slim, why don't one of you guys choose who wants to roll, and I need a wits check.
You do it, Slim?
Sure, I've been known to figure stuff out from time to time. A wits check.
Oh,
That'll be
Oh, dang. Okay.
That's another ace, baby.
Oh, yeah. Or do you want to take a skill?
I mean, what could my skill be on this? I can perceive
well, let me.
fleshy
No.
runes.
Let me tell you what happens, and then you can decide.
Sure.
So you're standing there. You're watching Bad slowly approach this thing. He's trying to calm this heart with his voice, and you think that's kind of strange because it's just this massive heart. Either way, while this is going on, while it appears as if the heart starts to beat a little bit slower, you hear something behind you. And you turn and you look, and you see Vulchester standing there behind you, creeping into this cart with a double-barrel shotgun aimed right at you.
The doctor is double barreling us.
Double-barreling you. Where's that dog?
That ain't good.
So yeah, he's coming in, but you notice him. Oh man, I gotta adjust this guy too. Let me move you guys around a little bit so I can make him in the back. So you notice him with a gun aimed at you. What would you like to do? Anything? You guys are both like, huh! Like he didn't notice you notice him, and now you guys are just frozen in time.
Well, I'll take the ace.
Okay.
And by noticing him, do I get can I act quickly?
Yeah, I'll say you can act.
I'm gonna shoot him in the fucking face.
All right. Why don't you roll me a slick? Or what are you doing with your dual revolvers here?
Is it a tough shot?
No, I'll say this is a hit. Yeah, I'll say you're pretty damn close. It's relatively quiet in here, with the exception of this beating heart. So roll me some damage.
Do I auto hit with 1 or risk rolling with 2?
Oh, that's right.
That's the question. With a shotgun in my chest, basically.
Yeah, you guys are point blank. So he's probably going to get a good shot off too.
Yeah, if I don't kill him, I'm probably dead because he's not going to have to roll tough. He just gets to shoot.
Exactly.
Do I think one shot's going to do it? I have aces, right? I can re-roll shots, right?
Yeah. That's the one thing
And I
I'd
got
like
two
to
of
know,
them.
if you can have more than one ace. I assume you can.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can stack up aces.
Oh, you
and
can?
then
You can
lose
stack
all of
aces?
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well then I'm going to double it because I can just re-roll a shot if I miss.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, dueling. This will be so this will actually have a +1 on top of it, too.
Okay.
So I pull out old spit right in his
Old
face.
spit. Hoo-yah! Look at that shot. Roll me some damage. Woo! All right. Yeah, you catch him in the shoulder, and he like throws his body back, and some blood splats on the side of his face. Roll me another attack if that's what you're doing.
I'll
Oh!
re-roll that.
You're acing
I'll
it? All
re-roll
right.
that.
Use one of your aces. Okay, another.
So close to a 20.
Another shot. What do you roll?
Like,
Roll,
both of those
roll
are
some
close to a
damage.
20.
Okay,
Ah.
you hit him in the other shoulder. What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, I accidentally rolled something. Never mind. That was a reaction. I was
It's
trying to
somewhat amicable.
remove hit points and I hit the wrong button. Anyway, he's still standing. He's kind of, hanging down. He's a little bit weak, but he's still standing.
But he can't raise a gun. He got two blown out shoulders.
He still has it at his hip.
All right, well I run.
And he pulls
I
the
can
trigger.
Move. I can move on my action, right? I dive to the ground.
You're gonna dive to the ground. Well, he's gonna have to roll anyway.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so roll me a slick. See if you get
A
out of the
slick.
way. He's only going to be using one of his, though. All right. Do you want to use
I'll
your
roll
ace?
an ace.
All right, there's
Yeah,
all your
my
aces.
last
Okay.
one.
Oh,
Dodge that
okay.
shit.
You get
Nice.
out of the way. The buckshot goes everywhere. Tears some of the flesh
got
from the
no hat.
walls and the ceiling. Yeah, you got no hat. All right. What about the rest of you? What would you guys like to do?
Definitely trying to shoot this guy, I think. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you can also kill Nom Nom.
He's bleeding. He's got his
Where's
double
Nom
barrel
Nom?
at his hip, but he is still standing.
We don't know where Nom Nom is, though.
No. Just shoot this fucker in the face. I say as I
Alright.
roll across the ground, slickly dodging.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining you rolling across the ground. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot him in the face with my double-barreled shotgun.
Okay.
Just hits, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
would say right now it just hits, so roll some damage. I'll say this is
Okay.
just, you guys are close
Give them
enough.
both barrels.
Oh, he's getting both barrels.
Oh, man. All right. How does Mr. Vulchester go down?
Oh. Hmm. So he has his gun at the hip, right?
Yeah, he's like resting against his hip because he's been shot up by Slim.
Okay. Well, I said shoot him in the face. I guess I'll just shoot him in the face.
All right. Well,
I was
this,
gonna try to
this-
do something clever.
so you're
but
just gonna like
let's just shoot him in the face.
his head obliterates. Okay, so yeah, his head fragments all over the place, and he drops, and all is silent. But then everybody hears this.
Do it. End our misery.
I don't hear it.
Destroy the engine.
You don't hear it?
You just
I
turned
heard-
it up. It's
I
so
heard-
quiet.
I
I
heard
did
it.
jack my volume. Yeah.
All right, I'll play it
heard it.
again. You heard it?
Do it. End our misery.
Bad.
Destroy the engine.
Destroy
Bad
the
steps.
engine?
Steps towards the heart, and pulls the Molotov cocktail that he's concocted
Ooh.
and lights it,
Okay.
and then just tosses it as hard as he can into the heart.
Okay, you toss this Molotov cocktail into the heart. It shatters. And all the alcohol gets everywhere, catching fire. And it starts to... You hear this inside your head, just this reverberating sound, the death, the throes of death of this thing. But it is still alive, and it keeps repeating that in your head over and over and over again as it starts to burn up.
Oh, well, he pulls his rifle up and just unloads into it too.
Roll me some damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's your repeater rifle?
Yeah.
Okay,
rifle.
3. Yeah. Explodes
Yeah,
in
just keep
blood.
shooting.
You keep shooting. I need you to keep rolling, though, because you could use your... What about anybody else? Does anybody else do anything?
Sure.
Just boom,
Yeah.
boom.
You guys are just all
boom,
standing
Like, start
around it.
blasting.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Well, I'm not even
Oh, it's
gonna like. Can't I just start like pistol whipping this thing too?
Yeah, yeah. You guys obliterate this thing. It falls to the
Yeah.
ground in a big wet heap.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. That's your
Sorry.
that's your favorite, right? Rot gut? Hey, I didn't say it.
It's one of my favorite clips. Yes.
It's one of your favorite
From
clips.
Merkborg.
If you guys want to see the me talk about that, check out the Merkborg clips. I think they're on Twitch here. I don't think we put those on YouTube.
Dad walks up to the burning heart, watching the fluids pour out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just over and over again in a trance.
Yeah, you definitely sense you, Bad, being very close to the dead. You sense that something with some humanity was lost here. And it was not Vulchester who is lying in his own blood at the end of the car.
Can I go over and kick Vulchester and see if a key falls out?
Yeah. So you go over and you kick him. Nothing falls out. He has a syringe kit though. And you see something happen.
Happen?
You see a twitch in his hand.
Oh, no.
And he jams it into his leg.
No.
And he rises again!
No.
Yes! He is back!
No.
What?
But then he stands, he gets on his feet for a moment, and he's looking at you, holding this shotgun up at you, Lemslie.
Does his head
And he kind of-
grow?
Yeah, his head regrows. He is back together, and he looks perfect. But then, momentarily, you guys almost like fall off your feet again as the train kind of jerks. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. And Vulchester, he's smiling, and then that smile turns into a sneer, and then his face turns into a look of shock. And blood starts to come out of his eyes. You see the veins and the arteries beneath his skin start to pulsate. And it's as if his blood inside him is just boiling from the inside out. And he screams and falls to the ground. And eventually,
Alright.
the train stops. And there is one more door at the head of the train. If you would like to explore that.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Okay.
All right.
You guys go. And let me add you here. See if I have to, Man, what is up with this stuff? 50, okay. What is the order? Is everybody going? Is Slim going too?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go first, I guess.
Okay. Sorry, I just got to fix the elevation problem again. Thought it worked, but it doesn't. All right, so you guys made it all the way to the front of the train. This appears to be a false engine, though. The train is still completed. It has come completely to a stop. There's no life force you can feel around you anymore. No more voices in your head. But what you do see is a huge safe in plain sight. Right ahead you. Right in front of you. And there is a combination on the front of this safe. 4 digits. So you can either guess a number, or you can roll me a luck check with a DR of 18 to see if you can get inside.
I feel like maybe we missed some, because I feel like there's a 16 on this pistol for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
maybe Swallow's out there and there's a number on it.
What I'm saying, probably 69.
Very likely. Should we just guess 1669?
1669. Well, so we have to roll a luck check or whatever. I feel like we have half of it. Could that give us advantage on a luck check?
No.
Bad's gonna look through the journal to see if he gets anything out of it, but he's not lucky.
Yeah, the only number, you don't see any numbers or anything like that. The only number you guys know of is the one that is etched on the revolver that Slim has.
If it's 1669 afterwards, you have to tell us, by the way.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you if it is or yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to guess, you'll know if it is or isn't. Or you can roll. It's up to you.
Who's the luckiest?
I'm not. They call me bad luck for a reason.
I have a luck of 2.
And you guys, does anybody
Better
have
than
any? Does
zero.
anybody have any aces?
I have an ace, but I also have a negative luck. So
Oh.
We still get 2 shots at it. I got a positive 2, but I only get 1 shot at it. And no blesses. Do you have a bless?
I do have a bless, so it would probably be best for me to do it then.
Yeah, because you get
Okay.
2 shots
Yeah.
at least. Yeah.
So here's my bless.
All right, it's going to be a DR 18, so roll your bless.
18.
Yeah. This is a
Can you even
massive safe. Heavy, far too heavy to drag away.
All right. And then here's my.
Help.
So you got 2.
Oh. I'm sorry. Hold on.
What's up?
Let's take that back. I don't have any aces. I lost my aces when I rolled that 1. So statistically, it's better if you do it.
Yeah, because I got a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a
All
bless?
I got nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Hear that, chat? I got nothing. Give me 1 second while I roll this up and figure out what I'm doing. Let me just look at some real quick here.
Hold on. I need to go into the other room real quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a phone. Give me 1 second.
So as you guys are
Just,
looking around in here, you also see that behind the safe, there's the train's firebox. And it's burning with discarded experiments. And red smoke is billowing into the sky.
Gross.
Glad we got to kill that doctor. But where the heck's
So
all the silver?
Ryan is hinting at, in our games, we use Blesses and Banes. So if you'd like to donate any XP or bits, you can give him a plus 1d4 to his any ability check.
Can I do it?
What do you mean you
we
want to
can't.
get?
I have so much XP.
I only have like 225,000, but you can't do. That's the rule. Can't be in the game and donate.
Okay.
But it seems like I'm just gonna need to roll this sucker.
Yep.
So let's
Oh, Oh, thank you. All right.
Coming
Let's see.
through.
I won't even
There
mark
we
it because I know
go.
you're going to use it.
No, I'm not gonna use it. On
Save it
4.
for-
Oh, you got a
3.
3. You got a 3. So what do you got to roll? You got
I
a
3 and
what's- you got a plus two?
2.
So that's a
all I gotta
5.
roll is what, a 13?
13 or
on the
higher.
die?
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
The third one. of
You
the night.
guess.
Nat 20.
So regardless, you did
Oh,
not even need the
Jesus
bless.
Christ.
You did not even need the
I
bless.
just put
So
my ear to it, and oh, you know what? And I won't even take an ace this time. I will take the ability to
Crack
pick
safes.
lock, crack safes.
okay, so you get advantage on that. Okay.
I'm gonna add that to my guy here. What's skill? Safe cracking. Oh, by
Safe
the way, I already had
cracking.
lock picking as a skill.
Oh.
Safe cracking and lock picking.
Yeah,
I think
you're-
my
yeah.
casual loitering might have been.
All right, so you
You're
get
probably
close.
In the joint.
You get close and you start going through the numbers. You start with 16 because that's the one that's marked on your gun. And you said, maybe this revolver came in a pair. And maybe that pair would be its twin. Which means you also put in another 16. So the number is 16, 16. Hey, thank you for the raid,
Thanks, got
everybody.
raided.
Woo!
We are wrapping up Frontier Scum. The characters have completed this adventure on the Oregon Rail. They are about to open up this massive safe that is the front of the train.
After I rolled a nat 20
Nat 20.
to crack it.
Oh,
Nat
yeah.
20 to crack it. So you crack this thing open. It glides open. This door glides open. And inside, you find... You can't even believe this. You've never seen so much money in your life. There is...
Oh, yeah.
10,000 silver in this here chest. The only problem is, how in the Sam hell are you going to get all this out of here? But anyway, I think we got to end it for tonight on that note with our Scum here successfully stopping the Oregon Rail. These brutal experiments done by Mr. Vulchester, and they went away, they got away very, very rich. So before we go, though, I want every one of you guys to roll me a luck check.
Oh.
More than the nat 20 I just did?
Yeah, everybody needs me to roll a luck. Okay. So bad. You got a 10.
Oh my god.
Okay. You
Okay.
guys decide to go check out the rest of the train because you're wondering where your belongings might be.
Nah,
So
crap.
you mosey on down back. You do find your belongings, however. What you do find is the train car where all the animals were. Where you let that bear go free and the gunfire ensued. You see all 3 of your horses dead, lying in the sand.
No.
Blood vultures just pecking their hides clean, paying you absolutely no mind.
Wow.
So do you guys want to roll an epilogue? So this adventure has an epilogue, which sort of, says hypothetically what your characters did after this adventure. Or do we want to keep the tale of Lemslie, Slim, and Bad open-ended?
I think leave it open-ended. I
Just
think there's
leave it
always a chance to
open-ended.
come back to this.
Yeah, yeah.
As I fucking murder the fuck out of the vultures eating my horse,
Oh, hell yeah.
scene goes black as the smoke comes up.
Yeah, exactly. We fade
We
to
spent all the
black.
time making horses and they
Mine was
Yeah, that's what was
understanding.
hilarious because you guys were in
No.
that car and you just beelined it through, and then
And our
you
horses
you
were in
let
there?
your horses
Dang
were in
it.
there.
I had an epic horse.
Yeah. So anybody, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed Frontier Scum. If you would like us to continue, let us know on our Discord, in the YouTube comments, in the chat here. But we are gonna take off for now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Before we close.
Yeah.
This is one of I've seen a lot of TTRPGs come across lately. Love Morkborg. This is like my favorite since Morkborg coming out. So go check out where can
You know
pick
what?
this up?
That reminds me, it has been restocked at Games Omnivorous right now. So go get your copy. GamesOmnivorous.com, I believe, is back in stock. Just in time for baby bad luck.
Yeah.
Or little bad luck. He's not a baby anymore.
He's almost 3 years old now. Wave night.
Wow.
Can you wave night night to everybody?
Night night.
Night night.
Night
Oh,
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Bye bye, buddy. Bye bye. Here you go. Good night. But yeah, I'll be getting myself a physical copy too, because I absolutely love this.
Totally worth it. Go pick it up. It's going to be on Exalted Funeral, restocked there as well. So if you don't catch it on Games Omnivorous, it should be on Exalted Funeral soon. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Any parting words from Lemslie, Slim, or Bad before we go to a thank you screen? Just finger guns?
Just
Gotta
some
go,
finger
though.
guns.
All right.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye, guys. See ya.